welcome back to the channel. I know it's been about a week and a half of unexplained absence from posting a video from the daily routine that I was in. But a lot's transpired over the past week and a half that most of it I couldn't record because a lot of it involved traveling and just, trying to respect the privacy of other individuals and everything else. I didn't want to record those travels. But I'm back. I'm back for now, for sure. There are some changes that are coming, though. I did speak to a realtor today about the house. That's one of them. The other one is that more than likely before the end of this week, I will be moving out of this house so it can get listed to be sold. So this week's going to be really busy doing what may seem like kind of monotonous things. Because of that, I'm still going to bring y'all along for all of this stuff, or at least try to on what is possible. During some of I'll try to bring y'all along for some of this, and definitely as I'm packing and everything else, try to do time lapses and small things like that, just to continue on with the progress. The progress for the moment on the house, though, is come to a complete stop. The house is getting listed as is. I talked to my realtor today. She said it's possible. She gave me a couple of options, honestly, and we were texting while I was out at lunch about a few other things, and her goal in the midst of all of this is for me to break even and or make some money on this house. That being said, it's not exactly in the greatest of condition. It's a renovation project that essentially I've run out of money on. And so because of that, she has said that, at least from that standpoint, she has said that this might end up becoming an investment property where an investor comes in and purchases the house and redoes it. And then, at that point in time, the investor's trying to make their money back on both the purchase of the house and the property, and also the what it's going to cost them to refinish the place. I've done my best, so if an investor does come in, I've done my best to give, to be honest, that doesn't matter anymore. What I've done to the property, the investors will do whatever. But something else that was really good, because after she left, I was really down about it, because it seemed like I wasn't going to make anything. Which, in all honesty, to be fair, I'm okay with it either direction that it goes. I did have to, for me to get to that point where I was okay with it, I did have to stop and pray about it, because it was really the meeting with my realtor this morning was really a disheartening event. Even though it had its positive sides, it did have its disheartening side. But that being said, I'm okay with both, because I just am. I really had to pray about it and give the whole entire situation to God, and He knows exactly what I need out of the whole situation. No matter what my desires are, from a human standpoint, He knows exactly what I need, and so that was there. There was that, but that conversation, I knew that having that conversation would help me make the steps in the direction that I needed to go. Because to be honest, I'm still kind of up in the air personally where things are going to go. I just don't know. I really don't. I mean, we live in a world that is all doom and gloom, that there's nothing, if you look at it on one side, people are saying there's positive things happening. But if you look at it from the other side, there's really not anything positive happening in the world at the moment. And we're at a very interesting conundrum in time, I think. It's completely different. I think that's a completely different video about where I think we are in time. Yeah, that can go places. But that meeting, it went well from the standpoint of she was okay with the house and helping me to get rid of it, is what it comes down to help it get listed, to help it get sold, and for me to not, and her goal is for me to walk away from this house without me short selling, which I'm okay with. I would love for this house to not be a short sell. That would drag this process out into next year, which that goes back to the whole entire where we are in time thing. I don't need this property being drug out until next year. So, yeah. The house will be listed as soon as I can get the place cleaned up. Which, let me just show you what I mean by cleaned up. This was one of the things that she was like, well, how are you going to get everything out of here? I'm like, it'll happen. Trust me, it'll happen. This is what I mean. I'm actually sitting in the main room in my house at the moment, recording this, because I've kind of gotten tired of sitting in my office or sitting outside, because it's like 135,000 degrees outside. Not really. I'm slightly over-exaggerating, but not by much. This is what I mean by cleaned up. So her biggest concern was me getting all of my stuff out and cleaning up the porches. That's doable. That is 100% doable. In that whole entire process of cleaning up, I'm just going to go ahead and finish the railing that y'all saw me working on a week or so ago for the porch from stairway part 2. I'm going to go ahead and finish that railing, just so it has railing on it. I think that'll help. She did mention about painting the porches and whatnot. That might happen. At least the railing part of it. I think I can manage that one. At least put a coat of paint on it so it all looks white. Needless to say, I have a long week ahead of me. She did look at it. She did look at the porch and goes, you didn't need to do that. And I go, I kind of did, and then I explained to her why. I mean, I've already explained that in both of those videos relating to the porches as to why I needed to do that. Which, to be fair, I kind of didn't. But if I'm selling it to somebody, I'm taking something off of their list that they have to do right away. Whatever, doesn't matter. That's a neither here nor there story. She did mention a few other things as far as some open sheetrock and stuff like that. I'm probably not going to do that. Just because of the turnaround time, I think. I'm not going to try. I'm not even going to try doing that. As far as the flying car project, yes, the truck does work. Yes, the truck is back on the ground. I will get flying car project part 2 up, hopefully this week, if I get some time. We'll see. And I'm not going to try to spoil that video. Which, what I just told you isn't in that video, but you know, like I said, there are other things that need to get done to that truck. They're going to wait, because at the moment, I have priorities. My priority at the moment is to get out of this house. To get all of my stuff out. I need to text. There's one thing I need to text her about, and that's regarding appliances and what stays and what goes. We'll see. But I'll text her in a little bit about that. Yeah. As far as where I'm going, once this is all done, I don't know yet. This is truly a leap of faith, because I believe this is something that 100% believe that this is something that God told me to do. And so by me taking that leap, He's going to honor it. And I've taken leaps that were smaller than this before, and every time I've done it, He has always provided. And so I have no reason to doubt that He will provide for me by taking this leap. I just got to do it. So there's all of that. Yeah. That being said, past this week, I don't really know what the future holds. I don't read these. Also, don't paint them red either. Who does that? I don't try predicting the future because I literally don't know what it holds. What I do try to do is I do try to plan for what I know about, and for some possibilities of what may come in the future. Because like with all things, even if work did pick back up for me and everything else, there's still the unknown of what the future holds. And so for me, I know what I say that I don't know what the future holds, knowing that currently my future is in God's hands. And I'm going to do whatever He tells me to do. And so selling the house has been something that was laid on my heart months ago, literally months ago. And then over the week, Then, what was this? While I was working on the car project, in the span of about 24 hours, I literally got 3, which I know we pick numbers and we say, like, this is an absolute, but, like, biblically an absolute of, yes, you should do this is the number 3. If something gets repeated 3 times, like, that's what this was. In the matter of about 24 hours from 3 separate sources, 2 of which were not me, and 2 of which were, things that I had no control over. And something that I got prompted with. So like, okay. And in the span of about 2 hours, I went and did everything I needed to do to get to the point of today. Today is Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, August the 2nd. Just in case anybody's wondering when this video was recorded. So, I don't know what the future holds. But I'm taking steps to do what I know is what I should be doing. Are they scary? Yeah, because I've had multiple questions from multiple different people, like, what are you doing when you sell your house? And peacefully, I can look at the people who ask me that question and go, I really don't know. And for most people, that's all that the answer needs to be. The truth is, I really don't know, but I am following what God has placed on my heart to do. It's the whole answer. And we shall see what the rest of 2021 holds. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting year. That being said, I know today is a little bit on the talky side, because this is the video. I'm not going to be doing any work around the house. I have things that need to be done. Today, I think I'm going to, after I'm done with this, I'm going to do some planning stuff. And then tomorrow, I am going to meet my parents to have breakfast, pick up some more, or have brunch and pick up boxes, and come back and pack and clean and move things. Yeah. Welcome to the big scary. But it's peaceful. Yeah, I mean, today I normally, you would do the normal like, subscribe, comment, all those things. It just doesn't feel right today. See y'all tomorrow.